Confidence on camera. Can you fake it? Well, yeah, to a point, and for a short amount of time, but eventually you're going to want the real thing, and that only comes with practice. The big YouTube stars are not faking it. They have hundreds, if not thousands of hours of footage under their belts, and they know what makes their audiences listen in. You're probably hoping for a quick fix, right? A sort of confidence pill? We can't do that, but there is a shortcut to confidence so you can leapfrog potentially months of trial and error on camera. In this video, let's explore a couple of techniques that you ought to use regularly to keep up at least the appearance of charm and charisma while you develop your lifelong confidence on camera muscles. But first, a bit of an observation about the type of person who usually turns out to be quite good on camera. You'd think it'd be those brash, extroverted types like the girl or guy at school who was always in the lead part on stage, or the debonair public speakers who can riff for the audience while presenting a 2-hour seminar from memory. More often than not, when we've worked with those extroverted types, they freeze up in front of the camera. Of course, our job is to help them adjust, and they do, but it's the introverts that always surprise us. Oh, I don't do this sort of thing. I hate public speaking. If this sounds like you, I've got good news. Introverts are better on camera. I would go so far as to say that being an introvert is actually an advantage. What you'll discover is that all that staying in your head so often, considering ideas from lots of different angles, means that talking to camera is like an extension of your thinking. Whereas those poor extroverts who are suddenly left without human body language and energy to get feedback from will struggle to adjust to this kind of format. Now, armed with that encouragement, we want you to try this. We call it Panto mode. Most people, including introverts, don't appear to be themselves on camera because all that self-consciousness causes them to recoil from being anything energetic. We seem to have a good instinct that cameras are able to see right through us, so we tend to hide and be on best behavior, so as not to do anything that might get noticed for the wrong reasons. The trap is, that's exactly how you make yourself look like you don't want to be there, and your audience will notice it. The way to break out of this trap is to do a take that is so ridiculous and over the top that you could never use it. It's meant to be like a pantomime. You're on stage trying to impress that kid right up in the back row. Hence, Panto mode. This is a perfect opportunity to be completely daft. It's meant to be silly. It doesn't have to be a long sentence, but try it and compare it to an earlier take. Not as crazy as you thought it would be. And that's because projecting yourself on camera requires a lot more energy just to appear normal. Now that you know that, try another one that's not quite as crazy and play around with the level of projection until you've found the level that suits you. If you want to develop your presenting more, check out this video all about getting used to watching yourself back on camera, and this video here to help you decide on your presentation style. Oh, and subscribe. And then if you're really into growing your channel, check out the link in the description, join our VIP channel growth community, and get invites to live events, weekly updates, and more.